Cleetus McFarland recently competed in an ARCA race at Talladega and grabbed the attention of more than just racing fans. Nascar itself took notice. With over 4 million followers across social media, his influence is massive. Most NASCAR drivers don't come close to that level of online reach, which makes his presence especially noteworthy. To understand how he got here, it helps to look back at how his YouTube career began. Everything shifted in July 2015 when a friend jokingly called him Cleetus in a spoof video. What started as a joke slowly became his identity. Garrett didn't rush to brand himself around the nickname, but fans began using it so often that it eventually replaced his real name online. In time, he renamed his channel Cleetus McFarland, officially marking the start of a new chapter. Before going all in on his own channel, Garrett worked with the popular automotive YouTube channel 1320 Video. Owned by Kyle Loftus, Garrett filmed a street racing video and shared it with Kyle, who featured it on the channel. That exposure gave Garrett his first real taste of success. Rather than exploiting Garrett's growing popularity, Kyle supported him and encouraged his growth. That mentorship played a major role in shaping both Garrett's career and his mindset. Despite how competitive YouTube can be, Garrett has never viewed other creators as rivals. He believes automotive fans tend to watch multiple channels, not just one. Instead of worrying about competition, he focuses on pushing himself to create the best content possible, especially in the drag racing space. That mindset helped him build a loyal audience without feeling threatened by others in the same niche. A major turning point came when Cleetus ran an in-car camera during an ARCA race. That single decision resulted in NASCAR's official YouTube channel gaining between 20,000 and 30,000 new subscribers in just one day. According to Social Blade data, the spike was directly tied to Cleetus's broadcast. It highlighted a key truth. Younger viewers are interested in motorsports, but they connect more with relatable personalities than traditional presentations. Even longtime NASCAR commentator Mike Joy has acknowledged the sport's challenge. While younger drivers are entering the Cup Series, the fan base continues to age. NASCAR has struggled to attract the next generation of fans, and without them, viewership is at risk of declining. That's where Cleetus McFarland becomes especially valuable. He already speaks the language of younger audiences on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Cleetus's debut at Daytona made a major impact, even though he didn't finish the race. Fox Sports' post-race coverage featuring him drew more than 5.8 million views, a staggering number compared to typical ARCA race viewership. Fans dubbed the surge in attention the Cleetus McFarland effect. His audience wasn't passive, they were vocal, enthusiastic, and highly engaged across social media. The race itself was chaotic. Rain canceled qualifying, placing Cleetus 23rd on the starting grid. His primary goal was simply to finish, a tough task at a track known for big wrecks. Early in the race, a crash collected him and damaged his car. A second incident involving the same driver ended his day, leaving him with a 30th place finish that went viral thanks to his raw excitement and humor. Unlike the polished corporate tone many drivers use, Cleetus spoke with genuine enthusiasm, calling the experience the best day of his life. That authenticity resonated strongly with viewers. For years, NASCAR has been criticized for feeling overly corporate and disconnected from younger fans. Cleetus brought something different: loud energy, honesty, and personality. Many people who had never watched a stock car race tuned in solely because he was driving. That kind of pull is something NASCAR has struggled to achieve, even with massive marketing budgets. Yeah, even though the world of YouTube can be brutally competitive, Garrett doesn't see it that way. He doesn't look at other creators as enemies or rivals. If someone likes automotive content, they usually watch several creators, not just one. I don't think it's so much competition, like I have to win over the viewers versus them watching my buddies' videos, because that's never seemed to be the case. It's almost like they'll just watch both. I don't know. I've never felt that competition, but I've always driven myself to be I want to be the one with the best content there is when it comes to drag racing and stuff. So maybe that's just automatically worked out that way for us, but I don't feel like my neighbor can pull views off of my channel, if that makes sense. Yeah. Now recently, the real surprise came when Cleetus had an in-car camera during the ARCA race, and that one move led to between 20,000 and 30,000 new YouTube subscribers for NASCAR's official channel in just 24 hours. That kind of growth on YouTube doesn't happen often, especially for a traditional sport like NASCAR. According to data from Social Blade, that spike was directly linked to the Cleetus broadcast. This shows that younger audiences are ready to follow motorsports, but they want personalities they can relate to, and Cleetus fits that role perfectly. Even NASCAR commentator Mike Joy admitted recently that the sport has a problem. We have 18 and 20-year-olds coming into the Cup Series and making a mark. The fan base is getting older. We're not attracting the younger fan base that we need to move this sport forward into the next decade, into the next couple of decades. And we lost a lot of that young fan base that we really need to covet if we're going to grow this sport again. That means NASCAR's main audience is aging, and if they don't attract younger fans, their viewership will slowly shrink. That's where someone like Cleetus McFarland becomes incredibly valuable. When Cleetus made his debut at Daytona, the results were impressive, even if he didn't finish the race. On race day, Fox Sports post-race coverage featuring Cleetus pulled in over 5.8 million views. To put that into perspective, many ARCA races struggled to get even 500,000 viewers. His presence created what reporters are calling the Cleetus McFarland effect. His fans weren't just casual viewers. They were excited, active, and loud. Social media exploded with clips of him racing, reacting, and even crashing. On race day, things didn't quite go as planned. Rain canceled qualifying, so the starting positions were based on practice times. Cleetus started in 23rd position. His main goal was to finish the race, which is not easy at Daytona. The track is known for its high-speed wrecks, and this race was no exception. On lap 12, a crash started when Amber Balkan lost control coming out of turn 4. Cleetus got caught in the wreck, hitting the inside wall. He kept going, but his car was damaged. Just a few laps later, Balkan spun again, this time directly in front of Cleetus. He had no time to react and slammed into her car. His vehicle was too damaged to continue, and he finished in 30th place. Even though he did not complete the race, fans and commentators called his debut a success, and his post-race interview went viral. He called it the best day of his life and described racing around Daytona as ripping like a bald eagle. The way he talked, full of excitement and humor, was different from the usual polished responses people hear from most drivers. And that difference mattered. For years, NASCAR has struggled to attract younger audiences. Viewership numbers have dropped, and many fans say